Welcome back, you moldy rogues, to another exciting day of Let's Playing Avendar Crucible of Legends. If you can't tell by the flickering camera, I am having all sorts of troubles today keeping my webcam active. So chances are it's probably going to disable itself halfway through recording. But we'll keep refreshing it when I notice that it's off. Where do we go today? So last we left off, we were exploring the savannah. And you might have guessed, based on this large area that I mapped out down here, that I did a bit of exploring off camera. And the reason for this is because this section here actually corresponds to... Sorry, I just realized that, hold on, like, a big part of the map is cut off here. Anyway, this section here, down below, corresponds to the area that we explored off of the mountains. What did we even call that? Jandiska Village? Yeah, this place. Let's see if we can even find where we were. So here's the village. And then we found some kind of... We went down here, I think. Yeah, this. Okay, so this little part that we started mapping out over here is actually the same... the exact same place as this. It connects to the savannah like that. It's some kind of desert. It's like really hot for some reason. I don't know. Or for some reason it's a desert. Of course it's hot. Alright, let me fix my map here. We're just having all sorts of fun times today. How do I even begin doing this? Oh, wait, never mind. I just cut off the top because it's just got that text that is super not useful. Yeah, it's fine. Whatevs. Okay, so... what do we want to do today? We're level 37, or we're age 37, we're only level 25. We're middle-aged, we're climbing up there in the years. Let's take a look at the rumors today. Currently in Avendar, there are 2 characters, average of level 30. So using a quick bit of math, someone out there is level 35, because we're the other level 25 character. Oh boy, that looks like Irkutsk from the Risk board, you know, those weird northern Russian places. Yirkudal has reached level 36 in his guild. Okay, 36. Memnonal has died recently, and the plains of Shargob lie south of Killarn and northwest of the upper Dantoran River. Greek to me still. Feel like I'm in a business mode right now. A business mindset. I kind of want to get some work done. Let's check our... wait. DOI score is stat. So we need 6,000 EXP to the next level, and then at level 26 we get something called Sheol's Fury. Sheol. Let's take a look at what that even does. Fire Blast sends a column of flame crashing into its target. In addition to dealing some damage, the force of the blow may also lag the target or even force them into an adjoining room. Those who are anchored to a room cannot be moved. Okay. So it's like a bash effect, but for wizards. Fire wizards specific. Scholars. We're scholars here. We don't do wizards in Avendar. There are no wizards here. Come on, camera. Good grief. Might have to just play today without the camera. Alright. So we need to find a source of EXP. We could run the circuit, but even the circuit is kind of paling these days at 1,250. It's nice. Is nice, but not really sustainably. Oh yeah, there's a dead trout here because I dropped it quite a few days ago to help me mark places on the map. Oh right, okay. And there was this lady here, I think it's a lady, oh it's a girl, who wanted to do a quest, and I held off on doing it until we could do it on camera. So, we are on the edge of a canyon, and an Ethron girl peers nervously into the canyon. There's a winged lizard here. I don't remember seeing those. Looks like the winged lizards aren't that bad of a deal. Anyway, Liluk, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that, looks up as you approach. Oh, could you help me please? Well, if we've learned anything about our travels in the savannah, it's that people asking for help probably want to murder you. So we're gonna soup up our buffs here. You know, let's cast Corona. Corona, I feel like, is a very useless spell. It reveals hidden people, but not invisible people. It's so niche. Like, I kind of feel like it should just reveal anything invisible or hidden otherwise. I'm pretty sure. Let me get the help file on Corona. Shed vivid light, enough to draw anyone out of the shadows. This will end hide, camouflage, shadow mastery, but it will not prevent such a person from concealing themselves again. Does not dispel invisibility. Yeah. So, I guess we'll cast Corona. We're surrounded. Oh, I thought it was a one-time thing. It looks like it's an ongoing effect. Modify something for 1.5 hours. Not very long. It must be bright. I wonder if we look at us, will we exhibit like a bright light? No. Whoa. I think I might have accidentally... I just looked at Talaris and it gave us this big long description. Which is our old description? Shoot. Or not old description, like... We had to have a background. I think I accidentally added... Shoot. I think I accidentally added the background into the description. So let's go ahead and fix that. And then we'll format it with, oh, whoops, we have to be in the editor. There we go. Now we have Now we have the description fixed. But what's our background? Okay, good. And here's the background. I must have goofed on that. Alright. Now that that's all fixed, we'll go ahead and begin the quest here for Liluk. Liluk tells us, "Oh, thank you. You've got to help my boyfriend, Ikaru. We were going to buy silks from Alaran, but he got captured by Nefortu thieves. Ikaru isn't just anyone, he's the son of our village leader. Please bring him back to me. I'm sure we can reward you." Alright. Looks like we're hungry. Have to go back to the savannah. Oh, we did just pick up that trout. I guess we'll just eat that. I'm sure that's totally sanitary. Okay, so we need to find Ikaru from these Nefortu thieves. I suppose we can just do that by... Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna have to play without the camera today. I'm gonna have to look into why that's happening. I keep trying to refresh it, but it's not... it just keeps turning off. Yeah, like that. That's disappointing. Could be that the webcam on my laptop is finally dead. What do we do? We'll go ahead and just start mapping this area. We'll start connecting some of these rooms. I had a lot of trouble connecting these rooms because the desert is constantly doing things to you. So it kept really messing up the mapping here. So it's going to take a little bit of time to probably fix some of this. So I had to map this several times. Because one room would get messed up and then the whole thing would fall apart. Let's make sure this is actually where we are. That was the other problem. All of these rooms are very similar, so a lot of times I would think I was somewhere, but then would actually be somewhere else and then just ruin the map. And the icing on the cake is traveling in the desert deals damage as well as is pretty exhausting. You can see there we're already at 103 movement. And Liruk, or who? How do you pronounce her name? Oh, whatever. We'll just call her Lilu. Lilu wanted us to go get her boyfriend or something like that, or go get her friend who was with her boyfriend. I was a little unclear on what she wanted us to do. All I know is that there were Nefortu thieves involved. Ooh, another Srosian. Wait, why would it stoically await its next task? Didn't realize they were like slaves. There's an adder here. Okay, the adder isn't any threat to us, so we don't need to worry about it. Tiny beetle. Huh. A wasp. A lot of bugs around here. Okay, well, this place is kind of thick with rooms. They're all just repeated rooms here. Oh, what's this? Seems that we found the edge of the canyon. That's, well, that's something. Guess we'll just keep doing this. We're in this wasteland or something, I don't know. Gives me a very Fallout 1 feel. Uh-oh. What happened? Not sure. Oh, we're getting hit by the heat. Wonderful. Too exhausted. We'll go ahead and sleep and fix the map while we're regaining some of our movement there. Oh great, we're thirsty. Yeah, unfortunately when you're thirsty you just don't gain your movement back very quickly. It also doesn't help that we're in a desert, or a canyon, or whatever you want to call it, a wasteland. And so I think in general we're not getting back as much movement. We'll probably want to go back up to the Savannah merchant camp, or whatever you call it, and rest there instead. Are we just not able to sleep here? I feel like... Huh. So we're not... Our sleep didn't grow truly restful there, between there and there. Which is interesting. I don't know if that was intentional or something else. Well, let's go ahead and just leave the wasteland. Still too exhausted. It's kind of the problem. Traveling around here is a big old pain. Even with wings, it's pretty exhausting to travel. It's probably better if we travel during the night, I would assume. We can get... What did we learned how to check weather? Oh, you can't check weather when you're asleep. Makes sense. But you can get details on the weather by typing weather, but I don't know if temperature affects how much you rest. Alright, let's try waking up and getting back to the camp. Man, even with wings, it's costing us 4 movement. Okay, and see here, we're back down to 1 movement per square. It's much more negotiable. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and sleep here. It's kind of lame, but it's just, traveling in this wasteland is tough. The movement drain is pretty heavy. 4 per room. And then when you consider the way we have to map this thing, it's like we go into this room, then we have to go back up here, and then we have to go back up here. So every room is like 3 movement. So every room is 12, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rooms here in a row. Well, 12 if you count that one. The 12 times 12, that's what, 244? It's probably wrong. Hang on, let me get the calculator out. It's 144. But yeah, so we need 144 movement per row here. It's about half our movement. That's not counting the movement we spend to get down there in the first place. So much for finding something to gain EXP, huh? Interestingly, as a fire sculler, we have the ability to gain plenty of movement, or sorry, HP and MP, but not movement. It's the one stat that eludes us, which is fine. It would be dumb if we also had movement regeneration. At that point, we wouldn't be distinguished. So I wonder if Shiliel's Fury is even worth it. It costs quite a bit of mana. It deals, quote, some damage, and, quote, may also lag. I don't know if I like that. Like, wouldn't you want something that just dealt a lot of damage or lagged them, but not in the middle? Because it sounds like a really inconsistent way to spend a lot of mana to do less damage than Beam of Fire and maybe lag your opponent. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see it first in action before we make the final call, but I get the feeling Fireball is going to be good, though. Fireball is, well, it's what it sounds like. It's your AoE fire magic. Looking forward to that one. Okay, we got our movement. Already airborne, apparently. Go back down. Alright. Let's continue taking a look at this desert. We'll have to keep our eye out for those Nefortu thieves. Why did it do that? It reset our movement. Probably because of the plate rock. That's annoying. We'll have to realign the map by... There we go. That cost us a bunch of movement we didn't want to spend. A spiny cactus. Okay, so this is fun. We can harvest this for a pear. It's a reliable way of getting food in the desert. So, Lasika Hunter? I'm not sure why it decided to create a new room here. Okay. We'll wait for another tick, and then we'll start moving around again. Hopefully that, whatever reason it created a new room, will have fixed itself. Oh, we're already standing? Why did we wake up? That's just annoying. I'm not sure how to fix whatever is causing it to do that. Let's test something out here. We'll drop a knife. Okay, and then we're gonna go around in a circle. We're not actually where it says we are on the map, so let's try to confirm. Oh, well, that's not confusing. Alright, so the mapper is correct. This is a new room. This is not the same room as the one above it. I have no idea why. Sometimes it feels like there are just random rooms for no reason. Kind of like this over here. This threw me for a loop for a little while. Oops. This part? Like, what? Why? Why is everything consistently gridded in a room, and then suddenly there's not a room, but it skips? Like, fine, you don't want to put the pathway to go to the north there, fine, but why is there a room? Why is there an extra room? It makes no sense. Anyway, the same thing has happened to us down here. We've got a room here. I'm gonna go up here just to confirm we are in the right spot. We are, okay. We got a room here that extends one room longer than all of the other rooms connected. Okay, why did it not track us there? Oh my gosh. This is why mapping this desert was so time consuming, and why I got so little of it done, and in spite of spending quite a bit of time doing it. I don't understand. The mapper just likes to create new rooms here, and I don't know why. Or rather, it doesn't recognize when we move from one room to the next. Which means we need to actually go over here and reset the room again. My apologies. If I had to guess, I think what might be happening is the rooms are overlaying on top of each other, and that's causing problems. Okay, it seems like it's recognizing that we're here now, so maybe we'll get lucky and we can keep going. Nope, that's fine. I'll just delete this room and shift this up. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, it worked that time. Well, here's the other confusing part. Why the heck does 3098 have a branching path to the left and right? Like, what? I don't even know. In fact, I'm going to delete... I know, this is crazy, right? But this is what we have to do in order to make sure something crazy doesn't happen to our map. I'm going to delete those rooms. I'm going to reset all of this. All I wanted to do is just rescue this girl's boyfriend. Instead, we're stuck fighting against the desert itself. No, don't move there. Oh gosh. Getting some heavy beats today. It's definitely not aggravating to do this one room at a time. Oh great, and now it thinks we're somewhere that we're not, so we're gonna have to reset the map again. Oh, Nelly. We can confirm one thing, and that's that there is a room over here to the south that leads to nowhere. That's at least an endpoint for us. Okay, so we're going to do a test. We're going to go north now. We're going to drop something, like we're going to drop another knife. Okay, confirmed. It's a square. I don't know what's going on. Forget this. Let's get out of here. This is no fun. Let's go see if we can... Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Chainmail, line fang talisman. Looks like somebody just crafted a bunch of stuff and then just dropped it. Well, like the scavengers that we are, we will take all of this. We'll give the lion hide to the merchant that we have in our inventory. He'll give us the lion fang talisman. Go ahead and cast word. Does word of recall... No help on the word. Yeah, word of recall still costs half our movement. A little frustrating. Kind of was curious to see if perhaps the Siren up here would be interested in the lion talisman. It's like a keyword. I think it's value. 8 silver. We spent 50 copper to build it. I mean, that's fine. It's not ludicrous or anything, but it's still worth it. Okay, don't worry. We already have 2 of them equipped here, as you see. So we're not selling the ones that we had equipped. Whoa. Those arm guards were... Shoot. We can undo purchases, but can we undo sales? I don't think we can. Maybe we should have equipped those arm guards. Oh well. Oh, someone named Phalo was here. Looks like another player. What is it? Where? Yeah, Phalo is here. On Radden Street. Traveling quite quickly. Oh, and this guy, of course, isn't interested in the weapons, so we'll have to go down here to sell them. Most of this stuff is stuff we picked up from the bandits. The javelin and the knife and club and such. That's why they're not selling for very much. I think we're reset now. Got our movement back as well. Alright guys, think. If we want to gain levels, where do we go? Go to the Chaja Caves. Fight more of the, well, the Chaja, right? I don't see a reason we shouldn't do that. Might take a while to get 6,000 EXP though. We could try our luck over here in this forest that we tried once. I'm gonna pretend, I'm gonna read. Okay, so here's how we're gonna handle this. Let's see if we can turn my camera back on. Maybe it'll work now. It's had some time to rest. I need a safe word for the spiders. I think we're gonna use banana. We're gonna describe anytime it says spider, we're gonna say banana. I don't mind saying the word spider. I'm not phobic of the word spider. I'm phobic because this game requires me to read descriptions of everything, and that's when I start imagining it, and that's when I get freaked out. So we're just gonna read. They're gonna be banana monsters. It'll be a fun way to do this. Anyway, the last time we were here in the Killarn Fort, or is that what this is called? The Killarn? Killarn Wood, yeah. Last time we were here, we were pretty weak compared to the monsters, and we decided not to come here. Kierlin, not to be confused with Killarn, Kierlin, the mad druid, I'm not sure how else to describe him, took us here and started murdering things called shuras. They were like these black. He was moving so quickly I couldn't read really what was going on, but he was like level 35 when he did that. We're level 25, so we might still need to worry about paying attention. Yeah, there they are. A small brown shura. Is it shura or shuda? Well, whatever. We'll go ahead and come down here and look at one. Oh, yeah, okay, see, we still can't fight these things. So we don't want to come here. Let's see if we can find the... Okay, I'm just going to grab a text copy of this again, so that way we don't have to scan through it. Let me just paste this into a document. Okay, apparently they recommend it's level 15 to 51. Does that mean the Shuras won't fight us if we're too low level? Maybe they won't. I mean, like a lot of old RPGs that were released around the time of Avendar tended to use that rule. So let's take our luck here. Maybe they'll just ignore us. Because otherwise, how would we do anything here? Because we're on a forest path. A hen struts about, clucking. Okay, so the hens are no big deal. Don't laugh at me. I'm gonna consider the hen. Well, I thought a doe was gonna be no problem in Nendor, and that thing just murdered me. Although we could probably fight them now. A lot of hens in this forest. Kind of weird. What if we could get some eggs? More hens. Ooh, a gray wolf faces you, letting... Oh, holy... What? Alright. I don't know if we can fight this thing. We don't have our buffs on because I'm an idiot. Oh. Alright, so we can kill gray wolves. That was interesting. So we came in here, a gray wolf faces you, letting out a deep, snarling growl. Gray wolf bares its teeth and leaps at your throat. It's good not to be the weakest thing in the forest. Anyway, so we're going to throw all our buffs on ourselves before something else jumps out. Something that we can't kill in 3 casts of Beam of Fire. Okay, and we're at the Forest of Tall Red Oak. Oh, whoops. Gotta turn on the mapping here. Ooh, a red deer? Oh no, it left. I don't want to chase after it. Wait, what was this? A broad gully? And then a towering forest. An open forest. Back in a towering forest. Pile of coins is here. Alright, we'll just take these coins. Got 1 coin. Yeah, buddy. Someone was probably leaving those as markers for themselves. Grey wolf is here. Hill in the forest. A red stag. Hang on, let's go take a look at that stag. Stag leaves south. Alright, let's consider this stag. Probably too strong for us, yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Another pile of coins. A green warbler hops about in the undergrowth, warbling loudly. Warble's gonna warble. Okay, let's consider the deer. And let's consider the yearling. Okay, so the yearling I assume is just a young deer. And then the red deer looks like they'd be a little tough, but what did it say? Regards you with open contempt. That's one step higher than looks a little tough, right? So never mind, the deer would probably kill us too. Don't worry guys, we can kill the hens and the young defenseless yearling deer. We're true heroes, okay? We can go down into a shallow dell. Sure, why not? Oh, the brambles is closed. Okay. Let's look down. Nothing special down there. The brambles is closed. Let's cast immolation on the brambles. Okay, that didn't work. What if we just kill the brambles? Kill bramble? Swing bramble. Use knife. No, we don't have a knife. Hilt on brambles. We're a fire scholar. You can't tell me we can't burn these things down. Cast beam down. Well, I don't know what the keywords are for this, so. Alright, open forest. What happened? Alright. Through a path in the forest. A leaf-littered path. Ooh, a farmer's here. Farmer's wife is sleeping here, and a yearling deer looks around cautiously. Kill the deer! Jeez, this yearling red deer is a lot more durable than oh my goodness, 91 EXP? Apparently we can only prey on the young ones. Got some brains here. Was there any significance though to the... So we're in a farmhouse. And that's it. There's the farmhouse and the farmer and the wife. Alright. We'll just keep looking around then. Oh, wait, a village? There's a village off to the north of the Keelarn Woods? Apparently. This is the village square. A white-haired goat is here? A slender rowan tree grows here. Oh, there's another yearling deer. Alright, let's be, wait. Who the heck is Eric? Morning to you, Inessa. Wait, what? Who? What? Is Eric a person or is it a... Okay, Eric is an NPC. Stocky old farmer shouts, "Come on and look at these apples. You'll never see one redder." Oh, okay. We're just hearing market cries. Let's look at Eric here. You do not see that here. Alright. Did Eric leave? Oh yeah, Eric left to the south. Maybe we should leave the animals alone in here. I don't know. Maybe Inessa could be the rowan tree. Could also be this deer. Let's leave that deer alone. Oh, nice. We can grab some produce here. A lot of farmers here. It seems like just a farming village. A small fire is here in the southwest. Oh, goody. So the map doesn't line up here. We'll just have to try our best to make it make sense. So we're back in the forest. I think it might have connected us back up here. So I'm going to stop mapping. I'm going to try and go south and see. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Kind of. I don't understand why it added in an extra room or something. We're going to have to work a little bit to fix this. Yeah, like there's an extra space. Well, we'll just connect those like that. Oh no, we're hungry. We should have eaten those brains instead of sacrificing them. Okay, so that takes care of that, but it doesn't stop this part of the map from looking super goofy. That's what really bothers me about this. There's the correct number of rooms here, right? But not over here, so we have to stretch these rooms out. I know. Not every room lines up exactly like... what am I trying to say? Each square does not represent an identical amount of space as another square. Oh well, doesn't look too bad. I have noticed that it seems that paths cost more, or rather, oftentimes the paths will have more squares dedicated to them, as opposed to just random parts of the map, which seems a little weird. You would think the paths would have fewer rooms to simulate that you could move on them quicker, sort of like how the rivers have fewer rooms. There's a gate to our north that is closed. Can we open this? Oh, we can. We're in the smithy's yard. And a barn. We can go up into the barn. There's a deer up here. There are so many deers in this forest. Up in the barn loft? Alright, that's... How did that deer get up there? A colossal blacksmith looms here. Alright, let's look at the blacksmith. Bellerak the Rock is well named. He towers above you like a small hill, huge hands resting on his large iron blade. Belleric's craft makes him the most important man in the village. In times of trouble, all the villagers turn to him as their leader. Can't buy anything from him. And here's his house, I guess. Okay, so we have a hunger. Let's go ahead and cast word. We're not that far out from Avendar. We're just through the forest. And a quick trip across the Aryan Plains, so. Wait, Charmed? Wait, what? Phalo the alien is flying here. I don't want to mess with this guy. Crap. Guess we'll have to take the long road in order to avoid confrontation. Let's travel along the river. This will take us out into Nendor. And then from here we can just go to the savannah. All of this just to get a gazelle burger. That looks like a tasty burger. Alright. So gazelles now are kind of trivial, which is funny, considering that they were fairly dangerous. They were dangerous. Oh, the gazelle fled. There we go. Only 20 EXP though, not very much. The real reason I want to kill gazelles for food instead of going out and fishing is because at least gazelles drop hides. And the hides can be used... they generate about 6 silver per hide once you give them to the merchant down here. Which is not insignificant. There's a lot of gazelle out here. You might have noticed we're not even using immolation these days. And I just don't see the point because our fights don't last long enough. Like, Beam of Fire deals just a ridiculous amount of damage to the point where immolation's DOT, damage over time, really just never gets a chance to factor in. I think if we were fighting with Avendar again, we would use it. Maybe? I don't know. Like, I guess... Okay, here's where we would do it. If we couldn't kill something outright, and we needed to deal damage to it and then run away, we would use immolation for a lot of reasons. Yeah, now the savannah is causing damage to us. I don't understand. I don't remember the savannah ever being so hot that it hurts us. Apparently it does. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that immolation prevents healing, I think. Okay. Why is this not working? Oh, it's immolate. This is rapidly damage the target over time. Rapidly might be a little bit generous of a term. I don't really think that it rapidly damages them. It certainly damages them over time, though. Furthermore, should they fail to save, they'll be painfully burned and incur additional damage each half hour that passes. Wait a minute, I thought it reduced healing. There might be a skill or something we get later that increases its effectiveness. Let's see here. Maybe it was Living Flame, which is quite a ways off. No. Maybe it was Elemental Flame. No. Am I crazy? Did I make this up? I could have sworn that I'm not seeing anything here. Yeah, okay, here it is. Slow burn. The fire set by immolate will last longer. Second, the area of effect will also immolate those caught in the blast. Thirdly, when immolation ends, the lingering, smoldering wounds will severely hinder the victim's ability to heal. It's not a spell, though. Oh, it's a skill, and we don't get it until level 41. So that's not going to... We're not going to get that for a while. Oh, we did learn fast healing. Shoot. I should have trained that at the mistress's, or the guild mistress. How much haunch do we have? We have 3 haunches. That's enough for quite a while. Let's get one more. Well, let's throw our buffs on first. Oh, I'm just sitting here waiting for the gazelle to die, not casting beam for some reason. Fled east. Oh dear. There's a lion here and a lot of corpses. Fox and a... Take the heart of a fox and then get out of here before the lion eats us. I bet we can't. I bet we're not strong enough to fight lions yet. Corpse of a human hunter. Well, take advantage of that. Another corpse. That's concerning. You don't suppose there's a player around here killing everyone, do you? Are we good enough for bison? Regards you with open contempt. Kind of want to try to kill a bison. Sounds like fun. I mean, what's our escape plan? Well, first off, we're not at full HP, so let's try and get there first. I tried to kill a bison earlier and it didn't work. But I don't know, do you think, are we luckier today? Maybe. What do we have going for us? We could try Lambent, but Lambent isn't going to help us. Just trying to think of ways that we could maybe... We could do the immolation tactic we described earlier, where we cast immolation and run away. That seems kind of dumb, though. Especially, we don't need to kill this bison, so we don't need to mess around with it for that long. We're almost at full. Alright, we gotta decide, are we gonna do this or not? Nah. It's probably a good way to die. Alright, let's leave. We could recall, but that'll cost half our movement, I'm assuming. So we save more movement by just flying there. Let's avoid the town square. I don't want to run into that Phelan guy. Oops. Going the wrong way. Okay, let's start filling in the southern part of the map here. A dark clearing among the dark oaks. An Ethron man tends to the trees of Killarn Forest. Seems the further south we go, a large, dark-skinned Shura grins wickedly. Seems the further south we go in the forest, the more dangerous it gets. We created a room here that had the wrong name. I'm just trying to fix it. Alright. There we go. Make sure we're armored. A large black banana creeps through the shadows. A pool of rainwater. Alright, can we drink this? We can. Let's consider the banana. Looks a bit tough. We can fight the banana. Let's go with... We'll just open it up with beam. Banana already has quite a few wounds. Ooh, ow. It hits hard, though. Yikes, we lost like 100 HP already. Ooh. Yeah, it's doing something that's just dropping us by a lot. Shoot. Well, we died. It was only pretty hurt. Probably not wise to try that again. Yeah, just like this. This is what was so shocking, dropping us from 182 down to 115. What was it doing? It was just biting us. Banana was biting us. Yeah, and then the round, in the span of two ticks of combat, we dropped from 316 down to 215. It's just, the spider isn't doing anything exciting, it's just biting. Oh, I said spider. Oh well. I guess I was so focused on the mechanics. It's not going to bother me if I say spider. Alright. So... yeah, the spider was not really... Ugh. Now I'm thinking about it. The banana was not really, doing anything other than attacking, so I don't think there's anything clever we can do. It's not like it was lagging us or something. Or, you know, there were no, like, webs. It wasn't disarming us. And we weren't really that close to killing it. That's okay. We didn't have much extra stuff on our body when we died, so hopefully we'll just be able to go over and grab it all fairly quickly. Oh no! That's bad. Forgot to turn off the mapper. Okay, that should fix it. Alright, so we don't want to pick fights with bananas anymore. It's worth trying once. I think probably the bigger problem is just we don't really have a lot in the way of armor. I think that's something we've been struggling with the entire game, which is especially important for our character because if after teaming up with Elsendar, Lepsis was saying that it was shocking how quickly we killed things, and apparently Water Templars have to take a really long time to kill stuff. So all we need to do is live long. Oh gosh, I specifically was avoiding Phalo. How is he talking to us? Oh, he's using tell. Do we ignore him? I mean, we could. I hate this. I wanted to go out on an adventure today. I don't want to travel with. Well, we'll be polite. We'll respond. We can talk to Phalo without having to party with him. Oh, whoops. Wait. How do we do this? I don't remember how to talk. Hold on. What? How do you help tell? Here we go. Oh, G-tell. I think it's G-tell, isn't it? Oh gosh darn it. Oh, G-tell is group. I don't understand. We used tell. Tell. Let's see here. Tell PHAELO. There we go. That worked for some reason. Why didn't it work the first time? PHAELO. Weird. I don't know. Well, we're still kind of dead right now, so let's recall and we'll wear all, remove the Vorpal necklace, I think that's it. Yeah, just skimming everything. I think that got it all. If you care, you're welcome to join Yerkudel and myself. Oh, that's polite. Well, we'll thank them, but how would Talaris say this? See, the thing is, Talaris wouldn't actually talk to these people. He would ignore them because he's terrified of everything, or at least paranoid of everything, or paranoid of people. So he wouldn't respond at all. See, he wouldn't tell them what his plans are, is the problem. We'll say it like this. We'll use Allele as the springboard for it. We'll say thank you. We're afraid Allele guides us in a different direction for the moment. Oops. I didn't, I did that wrong. Hang on. Let's do tell... There we go. Why is that? Oh. Tell Phalo. I'll get it right one of these days. See, they can't hear... Why can't they hear us? What are we doing wrong? What? Tell... Alright, let's make sure we spell it right. Phalo. They can't hear us. I don't... Why wouldn't they be able to hear us? We're typing it in exactly the same. I have no idea what's going on. Alright, Phalo. It just says they can't hear us. I have no clue why. Yeah, I don't know. Oh right, we're still dead. Is it because we're dead? Let's try it now. There we go. That seemed to work. I don't know why it seems so inconsistent. Alright. Yeah, see, in truth, Talaris would probably panic and immediately go into Jaziji's Fade if he heard someone talk in his head like that. Even though telling, so to say, is considered a normal part of the world of Avendar. Why is the small spider have an evil glint in their eye? That just makes me think of a comical spider. I think I can say it if I imagine it funnily. Funnily, it's not a word. Alright, let's kill the comically evil spider. But yeah, I think the issue is that Talaris probably despises, like, the fact that people can talk to each other from across the world. Looks like the spider's so weak it doesn't even drop EXP. But, yeah, you know, kind of like people in our world hate things that everyone has to do, like taxes. There's a thorn here. Take the thorn, I guess. Now we're in a dried stream bed. Talaris probably despises the fact that people can talk to him in his head anytime he want, and anytime they want. Kind of like how some people hate like snow or rain or something. Like Talaris accepts it's a normal part of life, but he's just like, ugh. Alright. Apparently we're inside a great oak. There is a child here that smiles shyly, but also a spider? Comical spider. Well, I don't like that there's a spider here, and with a child, I'm definitely killing the spider. I don't care that we don't get anything out of it. The idea of this spider being in here with his child really bothers me. Okay. So let's look at the child. It's just a child. Alright, well I'm gonna close the door so that more spiders don't get in. Inside another great oak. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's weird. There seems to be a distinction. There's small spiders, regular spiders, and then large spiders. You can kill the small and the regular spiders, but not the large ones. I think that's maybe what got us on the last battle that we died in. I think the spider we were fighting specifically said large. So maybe that's just something we need to watch out for. Why can't we open north? Oh, because it's to the east. There's a large spider in here with these people. Hold on, we're killing the spider. Oh, wait. Large. What was I thinking? Of course, we can't fight that thing. Spiders can't open doors, right? We're gonna hide in here for a little while. Because of sorry, if spiders can open doors, then Ale'll help us all because we're nowhere is safe. Well, while we're sitting here, I wonder if I can get the. I think the camera will work now. Been having so much trouble with it lately. I don't want to buy a new one. Well, it wouldn't even be buying a new one. I just don't want to buy one. The one that I have is very convenient. I don't want to mess with actually hooking up a webcam. This one's built into the lid of the laptop. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that spiders can't open doors. Considering that it hasn't broken down the door of this tree and barged in to get us. Okay, we seem to be good. What I'm worried about, though, is we're going to open the door and that spider's just going to be like, surprise! Like, waiting for us. No, don't cast lamb. Clear that buffer. We don't need Lambadora. I don't think the spider was, I don't think it was, lagging us. No, no! It was waiting for us. Okay, we'll cast 3 beams. And then we'll clear and flee. Okay. We're just running around this town. You know what? Let's go back. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Let's go back here and we'll close. We're just hopping from room to room, killing the spider in the streets of this village. I don't think they can open doors. It was waiting for us though. So to kind of visualize what happened, we came in here, saw a spider, freaked out because it was in here with his family. We ran through here, ran here and closed this door. And then when we woke up and came out here, the spider was waiting for us. And so now it was here. We ran past it, fleed north, and then came up here. And I guess we'll just do it again. Because how much longer till we can burn out again? It's like 0.5 hours. I hit the backspace so many times. But yeah, I guess this is manageable, kind of. We'll have to wake and cast burnout again. At 7 p.m. the year of 1481. There we go. Alright, burnout is available to us again, so we'll just cast it, sleep, wake up. That spider's probably right outside the door. This is hilarious. So, again, I think it's helping that I'm just imagining this as a very unrealistic situation. I'm not allowing my imagination to go into details of making this thing realistic. Instead, it helps to imagine this as being a very humorous situation. Where this very unrealistic creature is chasing us around the town. I think this is pretty funny. We're just going into, we're seeking refuge in these random people's houses. Ugh, we really should have cast Immolation. Since that would have allowed it to deal damage while we were just out here waiting. But I really don't want it to die without us there. Because so here's kind of the annoying thing. If something dies from Immolation and you're not in combat with it, you don't get the EXP. I definitely want the reward from this if we're going to spend all this time messing around with this thing. Okay. I think we're ready. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3 beams. Maybe we can get it? Maybe? We're dodging the attacks a lot here. It's an awful condition. I think we got it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Congratulations, guys. We just killed that spider. Definitely sacrificing that leg to Allele. We're not poisoned, are we? It's not that kind of spider, right? Let's see here. I don't see any poison. Well, that was fun. You know, I made fun of the circuit, right? Because it only gave us 1200 EXP. That took way longer than the circuit and only gave us 333. Doesn't matter. We killed that spider. We saved... Oh gosh, there's another spider here. Why is this... I'm going to close that door so the family's safe. I'm going to consider this spider. Oh, this spider's no match for us. I mean, that's fine with me. I hate this place. This is like the worst place in the game. It's just literally a spider forest. And I'm not kidding when I say... Oh yeah, we got a little bit of EXP from that one. So there are 3 levels of spiders. We can kill the regular and the small, and we can cheese the large ones. I am not eating a spider heart. I'm sorry. That's where I draw the line. I'm destroying that thing. Oops. Close south. I'm just gonna cast Burnout and heal here. Oh, apparently we can't. Now we can. Anyway. It's, I mean, it's fine. I'm used to it. But, it's no joke that all of this, interaction in this forest filled with these arachnids is going to probably give me dreams about it. It's kind of without fail. Whenever I do something that involves a lot of spiders, I inevitably dream about it in some horrible fashion. It's like my mind is, it delights in tormenting me. But it's all fun. It is kind of funny though, because in my dreams tend to exaggerate the spiders like a lot. So they're these horrible, like they're angular. It's hard to describe. My mind does not see things visually, I've come to learn. Like I memorize things by color more often than not. Color or location, like order, sequence, but not the physical view of something itself. And so I don't think my mind knows how to recreate the spiders, so it tries to make them as horrible as possible, but they like wouldn't make any sense if you tried to actually look at them. Of course it generally doesn't matter, they're still terrible. I think the worst was this one where I went into a basement, and the basement was filled with webs and just massive, heavy looking spiders on all the webs. Gosh darn it, there's another there's another spider here. I will eliminate all of these things. Like, I will be this town's protector if I have to. Also, it still cracks me up though that they have an evil glint in their eye. I'm just like, yeah, they do. They're spiders. Okay, we got a pool of rainwater here. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? I didn't mark the pool that we found, and I can't remember which one of these rooms it was. A small Ethron child bathes in the pool, and we just drank out of it. I'm going to leave now. Steaming pile of a small spider's entrails are here. Wait, I thought we drank out of it. Hang on, did we? Hold on. Let's try this again. Now we drank out of it. And now we feel awkward. A bush of deep green leaves grows to the side of the path. Purple salal berries. Let's look at these berries. Let's ID the berries. Oh, they're just food. Oh boy. An Ethron guard stands watch over the clan house. Will they block us? No. We can just keep going. A light brown cougar pads along, warily glancing. What? Okay, so the cougar wouldn't kill us immediately. A lot of cougars up here. So we're in the Akiral clan house. Wait a minute. Didn't our standing with the Akiral keep improving when we were doing things in the monastery? Maybe. I think this is like a tree or something. An enormous grizzly bear lumbers along. What? The bear would just murder us. There's a druid here. I'm going to assume these bears are tame. Oh, druid says something we can't understand. I'm going to assume this is a clan or a guild location, so we're going to put that there. Speak common. Not gonna lie, it bothers me. I can't understand them. Okay, so this must be the clan house or the entrance to the clan house or something. We'll mark those both purple. Or pink, rather. Now we're in an open meadow. A plump Ethron woman tends her shop. She tells us Tilsumilen. Oh, okay, I can't understand you, lady. Yeah, we don't speak Ethron. Great. Can we get a list? Oh, we can. Alright, well, she apparently sells things. We don't really need any of this, so we'll just kind of awkwardly back out like the foreigner that we are. And we are before an ancient oak. We're inside an ancient oak. A hardy Ethron bard reclines here. I don't know what this room is. Ooh, it seems like the clan chief's chamber. Lord Faliern, clan chief of the Akiral clan, stands in his council chamber. Lord Faliern nods at you. And there's stoic guards standing stoically. We'll just ignore them. A copper bracer is here? Wait, what's going on here? Is this a shop? No. A low slab of green speckled malachite is set deep into the earth. It seems like maybe this is an altar. Oh yeah, doi. The cheerful Ethron woman dutifully tends the altar of her clan. The wind-blown leaf? Oh, this is a shop. Water skin, deer skin, fire kit. Forest friend filter. What is a forest friend filter? I almost want to buy it just because I'm curious. Is this another shop? Oh, wow. We can't understand them. There's also an enormous grizzly bear here. I think I should just point this out. There's an enormous grizzly bear on the second floor of a tree house. However, there's a potion of escape, potion of flight, wand of beast soothing, a scroll of forced feast. Interesting, but not useful to us. We don't really need any of this, especially because we can already fly. Force of escape is interesting, but far too expensive. Oh shoot, I'm using the wrong color. Yellow is for quests. I need to do green. Green was... Oops. There we go. Well, as interesting as that was, there isn't a lot of things we're gonna do in it. This is the bush we already harvested, right? Oh, wow. Still more. We should probably add that to the map too. Purple for point of interest. We're on a forest path. Looks like another building down here. Ah, there's a log. Stupid spiders. I hate this. I hate that they're in the houses. I mean, it bothers me that they're out in the streets, but when they're in the houses, it's worse. So there's an Ethron clad in brown robes meditating here. We'll just close their door for them. I really like how... I mean, I'm not a master of the Ethrons, obviously. I haven't, like, studied them. We haven't played as one. But I really like how this whole place feels like an unplanned village. It really feels like the way that the animals are interspersed with everything, the way that even the spiders, I mean, I hate the spiders, but the way that this city isn't set up like a grid, the fact that we're just walking through a forest path and then randomly, oh, a house. Like, it makes a lot of sense. The layout of this village feels really well designed. Very purposefully different from places like Varbandor and such. Looks like just an empty house here. Now we're on a rugged forest path. Wait, apparently we've been here? We're not getting EXP for this. Hold on. We might have linked up. Actually, I think we did. I think we might be... Let's try just going north and seeing if it... Yep, okay. Oh, that's so weird. Look at that. Doesn't make any sense. We're just gonna have to grab this and shove it over like this. It's really not a way to make this pretty, so we're just gonna grab this, scoot it up, grab these and scoot these up. And we just have to remember to merge them all. Okay. There was the heart of a deer here, which is a little... did it... Yeah, right here. Heart from the corpse of a red deer. What would have killed the deer out here? It certainly wasn't us. Oh well, free lunch. Oh, we choke and gag. Uh-oh. This bothers me. Okay, so we're poisoned. We're supposed to be able to cast baptism to remove most poisons. Oh, it did remove it. Okay, cool. We feel less sick. Yeah, that must have been it. I like that. If we eat something bad, we can burn it out of us. Cleanse the poison with fire. It's very cool. One of our cats is going insane. She's just like bouncing off of the futon. And now she's like hugging it with both arms and biting it. All right, another tree with a spider in it. We know what the business is here. Okay, still more closed doors. Another meditating Ethron. Another spider. A lot of people in this place. This is a crossing of forest paths. Ugh, another spider. Oh shoot, this one's a large spider. Alright. We'll have to sleep it off here. So that one, the description didn't say large spider, did it? We were just here. Oh, no, it does. I don't know what I was thinking. We're lucky we didn't die. Mighty beam of fire. We're swinging the dagger twice because of that second strike skill we have. Spider tears into us. We turn to smoke due to that smoke skill we have. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah. Okay. Let's throw on our buffs. We'll make sure to cast Rune on our dagger. Is there anything else we can do? Do we have anything that will just push us a little further? We can cast Frenzy, but that would be suicide because we need to run. Frenzy prevents us from running. I don't see anything else that we're really missing here, so... Oops. Oh shoot, there are 2 spiders here. Spider's in awful condition. We can probably do this. Yep, there it is. We're definitely destroying that leg of a spider. Okay, so we can kill spiders. It's interesting. We just have to be a little careful with them. We have to stall out the fight. Now the door is closed. Alright, just another house. Ugh, another spider. Is this one big or little? No, it's just little. Okay. We'll go ahead and throw a burnout down again when we, when it comes off cooldown. I'm just gonna wait here and wait for it, because otherwise I'll forget. Oh, it's already off. Young Ethron is here. This room got fudged. Small spider. I don't know how these... It says, like, an Ethron woman walks happily about the forested path, and there's this horrible spider with this evil glint in its eye on the path. She doesn't seem to mind. Oh no. Wait, what's going on here? For some reason my playlist got goofed. That might have been... That might have been non-royalty free music. Oh no. We joke, but like, some jackhat bot tried to copyright claim my video. You know, not that these Avendar videos really have any views whatsoever, but like, you know, my 2-view Avendar video, some bot copyright claimed it, and I went through the process to undo it just because of the principle of it. I was like, get off! You're not gonna monetize my 1-view video. Whoever's watching these, by the way, congratulations. You're part of the few, the proud, the elite, who have the patience to watch some fool play through a mud. Okay. I think I see what happened here. Looks like these rooms line up like this. And these rooms line up like this. Alright. So we are quickly becoming the spider protectors, or not the spider protector, the village protector of this from the spiders. Oh my gosh, so many. So many. Kind of want to run in there and just cast smoke, but that would be silly. We would probably just aggravate all of them and then get eaten. 3 long blackened thorns rest here. Okay, we'll just take the thorns. We can sell these. They also count as daggers, but I don't think they're better than the dagger we have now. Especially because they affect our constitution by -2. Yeah, and the dagger without a hilt is better anyway. We got another goof room. Another thorn here. Whoever's been through here just was dropping all their thorns. I think the Shuras dropped them. It's black spider, large black spider, black spider. So you feel like the spiders are getting thicker around here. This forest is huge. Oh no! Oh dear. Some big spider. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that was. Okay, something got us. Not sure what it was. We'll just fix this real quick. Okay. Let's read what happened there. Something became hostile. It seemed like a spider. It seemed stronger than the other spider. Oh, oh. We're in the spider's lair. Do we have this added to our map? Ignore prompt. Hold on. Gotta scroll all the way back down. It was 2 and 8, right? Oh yeah, we do, right here. Okay, we're good. Back to figuring out what happened. Alright, so we entered the spider lair. It's very dark. So it seems like something out of either Tolkien or or the spider forest in J.K. Rowling's book. Harry Potter, of course. Spider sees you and attack. A huge spider. Okay, so there's a 4th level spider out here. Huge spider. And we were clearly no match for it. It just hit us twice and did 100 damage. We didn't even hit it. We just immediately fleed. Which is probably the wise thing. The problem is, it's probably out there waiting for us. Like, I would imagine it's probably like right here. So we're gonna wake up and just cast Word of Recall. Kind of escape here. And there we are. We've only gained about 1500 EXP. I said we weren't going to do it, but I almost wanted... I feel like we should just run the circuit now. As a comparison, to see how simple it would be. Like, I'm always like, oh no, running the circuit, it's boring. I want to go out on an adventure to gain my EXP. But at the same time, is it really that much worse? I guess kind of the issue is... Oh no, we have Word of Recall, so we can still do this. Let's see if these quests... raise our standing with the Aquilin? I've already forgotten the exact pronunciation. Okay, for those of you who weren't here for the episode that we went over what we're doing here, I doubt there would be very many of you, but essentially what we've just done here is we've executed a series of commands that harvest all of the cabbage and carrots, while also taking on 2 quests, one to grab a spool from the basement. Of course, in the basement there are more crates that you can harvest for flour. Oh, and of course, we need to drop all of our carrots. Oh dear, that was not the command I meant to do. Oops. I think the command is drop carrots all. I just dropped all of our stuff. Oh boy. This is gonna take a while. A loop of razor-edged platinum? That must be the Vorpal necklace. So if you do get all dot, you can grab everything. It's going to speed things up just a little bit. Okay, we don't want the cabbage anyway, so it's destroy all dot cabbage. Wait, really? Destroy... Okay, let's just do destroy cabbage 3 times. Destroy carrots. And we'll destroy the flour. I just don't like it sitting around. So that was a little amusing. We did all of this so quickly to save time, and then we ended up probably spending more time doing this. But yeah, essentially, you can fire off a series of commands here and complete the spool quest. Of course, we've already gone over this, so I won't go over it again. Oh, of course, we're over here. East, north, north, east, north, northeast, northeast. Wait, I'm saying east, but that's the wrong path. Oh, apparently I was saying east, but we were going west, so it's all good. Wait, whoa, what? Wait, devastate. What? Devastate. Oh, hold on. Dark-furred fisher, dragonfly. With a snarl, the fisher leaps into the air and catches the dragonfly in its mouth? The dragonfly is dead. The fisher... Fisher? Hold on. What? I thought we were under attack. Apparently dragonfly was. Where's the fisher? Hold on. Let's look at this fisher. A weasel-like fisher. Bear-like ears. Oh, I didn't realize these fishermen were... not human. Its body is around 2 feet long, ending in a softly swishing tapered tail. Its dark brown fur is lightly tipped with what? A fisher is in excellent condition. Wait. Is this not a fisherman? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Weasel fisher. Oh. It's like a... Wow, these things are adorable. Okay, the best way I can describe to you what a fisher looks like, you could probably just Google it yourself if you just want an actual picture, but the best way I can describe this is, it looks like if someone took a bear, a sea otter, and a raccoon and stuck it together. Interesting. Alright, this is not a human-sized fisher, this is just a small rodent. Well, it's probably not a rodent. Should probably get its actual... Let me see here. It is technically a... I have no clue. A Picanea pennanti. I don't know. It's a small animal that eats fish. Or are they dangerous? No. Okay, we don't even need to worry about them. Why is that not working? Let's mix it up a little. Normally we would just go into the... We would go up into the Brintors, but let's, Oh, you know I can't, because I just destroyed the zebra muscles, because I'm an idiot. I was gonna say, let's go into the water and see if we can fight those eels, but can't do it if I've removed our ability to breathe underwater. Okay, let's find the Ethron woman. She might not be here. It's kind of hard to find her sometimes. Oh no! There's a thing here. What the heck is a ghoul doing this far down off the mountain? That's okay, we'll solve that. The ghoul shouldn't be any trouble, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. You know, ghouls might be what we should fight if we were looking to gain experience points and levels. Oh, there's the Calderan woman. It's not an Etheron woman. Okay, we have to find her ivy. There's a panther here. I'm not seeing this ivy. There's a, oh my goodness, there's a ghoul here. Somebody has been messing with the ghouls and dragging them out off the mountain. There we go. Still didn't find that ivy. Oh, wait, there it was. Okay, takes care of that. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. I don't know where I thought I was going. Alright, we should be somewhere in the middle of the tower by now. Oh, I think we overshot. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I think we should go... Wait, we can recall? What? Wait, what? We can just recall? Why do we have word of recall? Insanity. Okay, I take it back. The circuit is no fun. It was nice when 1000 EXP meant like 25% of a level. I think definitely we're better off fighting the ghouls. Yeah, because we're down to 3,200 for the next level. Looks like the Legenen Order is who our reputation is improving with. Yeah, we can just cast Recall. Do we... I thought we lost Recall. Let's see here. Oh, we lose Recall at level 26. So technically we can still Recall. I still can't believe that a pigeon had this Vorpal necklace that we're just carrying around forever. What's the purpose of it? I keep waiting for like some wizard to ask for it. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's go up to the Brentors and fight some ghouls. Sounds like a fun thing to do. Okay, that's definitely not where we are. Alright, let's take a moment to sleep and get some of our movement back as well as a bit of our HP since we're technically supposed to be at 377. We're not shaken by our death anymore, that's nice. And the ghouls were dropping about 200 EXP, so we can probably reliably... Oh, do we want to do the math? I feel like every time I do the math, something terrible happens and they stop dropping as much EXP. So we got about 3,200 divided by 200. It's about 16 ghouls. It's quite a lot. But at the same time, it's not really that much, considering how they're fairly easy to kill. Maybe we can find, I don't know. I think we were already exploring the Brentors a little bit. A mountain bear. I bet that thing is probably would murder us. Wait, no? They're no match for us? You're kidding me. Let's just kill this bear. Did we already have this conversation? Didn't we kill a bear already? And I was like, oh, wow, we can kill a bear. Yeah, I think we did now that I think about it. Or maybe it was a cave bear. Oh, brain splashed all over. So winding mountain path that leads up here. Oh, here's a ghoul. Ghoul's pitiful bash. Perhaps we should start using Lambadora if they're bashing us. Ugh. 144 EXP. What is this? The math becomes quite a bit different if we calculate it based on 144. So we need 3,095 divided by, we'll do 150. Yeah, number becomes about 21 now. An eagle cries overhead. Huh. Let's consider the eagle. Oh, they're not actually here. Oh, what? A demi-lich? What is a demi-lich? It sounds bad. Whatever it is. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Death will thank you for your gift. Let's leave that thing alone. We'll just go this way instead. Okay, maybe we can sneak past it. Looks like another ghoul here. Normally I like to sleep when we use burnout, but I think we can maintain a pretty solid level of HP just by casting it while we're awake, and then fighting with it turned on. Probably be okay. Ouch. Ow. This ghoul is getting some good hits in. Seems fine now, though. Maybe we will sleep. We'll just sleep right here. Right in the icy mountains. I guess we are in a grove. What would a mountain grove look like? Small gathering of trees set slightly back from the mountain road whispers and rustles in the wind. The full branches of the deciduous grove blend together to conceal the mountainous landscape. Logs and stumps of fallen trees abound, making progress through the grove difficult. To the north is a slight break in the branches. Oh, some dried roots are here, and a mountain spring is here. I should really read this. Okay, so we'll add water here, and dried roots. So I bet we could probably harvest those. I love that our sleep grows well and truly restful. And there's an avalanche apparently happening somewhere. Let's harvest these roots. Can't find it. Get roots? Get some dried roots. Let's ID these roots. It's just a food. Huh. That couldn't... Can't imagine that would be tasty. There's an antelope and an elderly Ethron ranger to the north. Oh, cannot violate the sanctity of this guild. Alright, fine. It's a mountain goat. Winding path, another ghoul. I guess we have come a long way. Sometimes it's easy to forget that. Sometimes it feels like, you know, when we run into these large spiders that we can't fight or other terrible things, it's easy to feel like, we suck. But, you know, there was a time when fighting a ghoul head-on like this would have been suicide. They're still pretty tough. They deal quite a bit of damage when they get their hits in. I think it'll be okay, though. It's a timber wolf. The timber wolf is apparently a perfect match. How about the antelope? No, antelope is super weak. Okay. Wait, we have karma? Hang on, when did that happen? Our karma is a pale gold aura? Shoot. But we're supposed to be neutral. Crap. Let's look at it this way. Just because the world views Talaris with a slight aura of goodness does not necessarily mean that Talaris himself is motivated to do good things. I think that's how I'm going to spin it. I think we probably have a pale gold aura because we were out killing spiders with evil glints in their eye and such. But in all reality, Talaris wasn't doing that to be good. He's still true neutral. He's still gonna treat people the way that they treat him to a degree. Or rather, the way that they treat other people. I've already said that's how I play true neutral. Even though it's technically incorrect, true neutral should be about balance. Whereas I play it more like a mirror. Go ahead and wake. No longer inflamed. Burnout's negative effect is turned off. We should be good now. Let's try our luck with this wolf. As we fight the wolf, it starts to rain and there are flashes of lightning. How epic. I think we're going to be okay. I think this wolf probably not going to out DPS us, which is just the name of the game with our kit. Our kit just says, hey, who can deal damage to each other faster? Yeah. 208 EXP. So the wolves are on par, it would seem, with the ghouls. As far as, there's another spring here. As far as our ability to fight. The risk versus reward. I wonder what it says if we look at the corpse. Yeah, so the ghouls, it says it's a perfect match as well. Oh, and the ghouls also have an evil glint in their eye. Which would lead to a furthering of our golden aura. I'll take a snooze right here. And probably after the next tick, we'll be at max HP. Okay. Oops. Yeah, if we only had some way of increasing our survivability, we'd be in a pretty good spot. I think the problem is we would need... I think the only way to do it is just get better armor. I mean, to be honest, we're wearing beekeeper gloves. There's got to be better stuff out there than that. We're in some kind of shale tunnel. It does not line up with the previous room. Probably in our best interest just to throw it over here somewhere. It seems like we've been in this tunnel before. So we're not getting new exploration points for this. Hang on, we have, haven't we? Didn't we find a tunnel or something? It's so hard to tell. Tell you what, I'm gonna just delete this. Well, I don't want to delete it yet or we'll get lost. Yeah, we've definitely been here. This is where we fought all the big... We fought like that crazy large group of rock lizards. Yeah, like right here. Because we found the entrance to the tunnel. Wait, no, it wasn't there. Maybe it was over here. Yeah, whatever. So I think what we do is we come up here. I'm a little confused. I'm not sure where we are now. There we go. Okay. We're just gonna grab all this and delete it. Let's see if we can find... See if we can go back and find that, lizard tunnel. I can't quite remember how we got there. The Brintors are quite, how to describe it? There's a lot going on in them. Yeah, here it is. Here's the lizard tunnel. So we'll just go ahead and map this part. Because this is just right where we were. Oh, we're too exhausted. Wow. I guess we'll just have to sleep this off. 2100 EXP left. We're getting there. What's the recommended level for the Brintors? Oh wait, what am I doing? I already have this in Word. Hang on. Let's look at it over here. Recommended level is 1. Well, the Brintor Road is 1 to 51. I think that's just the road leading up to the Brintors, but the Brintor Mountains themselves are 10 to 40. Our movement comes back fairly quickly. Looks like about 50 per tick. We have 45 practices. We really need to use those. Probably should take on fast healing. What's intensity? We're not going to get it for a while, but... Leverage intensities. Fire-based spells will be more difficult to save against. Gotcha. And then area of effect spells set things on fire. It's pretty cool. And what's our max movement? 285. We'll just wait for that. Make sure to put wings on us. Red fire gives you wings. Come on, 3 o'clock. There we go. gonna check the percentages on some of our spells here. Something I should do. We're 100 on immolate, 82 on armor. The other important one is beam. What are we on beam? 85. Makes sense. That's probably going to get to 100. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so I think this is the entrance that takes us to where we came in here. That's 3275, so we're gonna have to connect this manually. And then this room is 3269. Okay, let's just test that to make sure that works. Looks good. Still a lot of lizards here. These lizards really aren't... I don't even think they give us any EXP, really. There's no point in messing with them. I mean, I guess this might be a decent place to go early on in the game. I mean, there's certainly no lack of lizards here to fight. I'm not sure I understand the functional purpose of this place, beyond it being a connecting point between one section of the Brintors and the other. And that might just be all it is. If that is, it's fine. Otherwise I don't really know why you would specifically try and come down here. Oh, that's right, I remember this. Right, and there's this goofy room that takes us from 2818 to 2804 for, like, no reason. Oh, no, just the arrow is wrong. Hang on. So it actually goes there. Right, we pretty much explored all of this, didn't we? Just doing a double check here. Oh yeah, and that just jumps us to the other side of the map. Right, and okay, I think the only important thing about all this is this dark subterranean tunnel here takes us to, like, the everlasting darkness or something weird like that. Apparently we haven't gone here. Oh right, this is where the chrismals are. Okay, let's look at this chrismal. It says it's a perfect match. They seem a little tough. Okay, they seem a lot of tough. Ouch. Okay, we flee at 100. Yeah, I don't think we can win. Now the question is, do Chrismals go... Will they travel up and down stairs? We'll cast Burnout and... Oh, wait. We'll also cast Warmth. Okay. How did this fight go? We definitely lost it. I mean, we survived, but we weren't winning. The potent beam of fire harms. Harms? That's not very much. Okay, we did get a brutal. Chrismal's just slashing into us. We did get forceful. I wonder if they're... Well, no, here's a mighty. It just seems like they're not taking very much damage from the beam of fire. I wonder if they're resistant to it. Yeah, and the Chrismal's just slashing us. We're not able to hurt it with our dagger. Okay. Let's go see if we can find it again. The one that we fought. You would assume that it's probably chasing after us. Somewhere. That's not... Oh, there it is, yeah. I think we can win against it now. Yeah, 179 experience points. Chrismal's body shatters into useless fragments. Body dissolves into nothingness. That's not a good fight. Wait, it's scan. I think we want to cast scan on the Chrismal. They resist pierce and slashing. However, they're weak to bash. Okay, so they take normal damage. Still, though, we don't have a lot of reason to fight them. Not when they're so tough. Perhaps if we had... Oh, right, we can't go this way because the way to the south is blocked by a massive pile of crystals. Oops. I didn't mean to fight the... When I typed kill crystal, I was trying to kill the crystal wall. So we're in a hard-packed clay tunnel. This appears to be a new area. It just ends here. Yeah, we can't cast Burnout again just yet. Still in a new area, in a damp passage. The cobbles of this passage are in bad repair, many broken or missing. The brick walls sag slightly inward, and in places the masonry has deteriorated completely. Passage ends in a blank wall. How strange. Well, probably a decent place to take a nap. So I guess that's it for the rock tunnel, or the shale tunnel. Aside from the fact that there is this crystal wall blocking our path, preventing us from moving forward. Kind of makes you wonder how to get through. Is it quest-based? Is it level-based? Crystals themselves are kind of tough. I don't know, maybe we have to fight them or something to get the wall to break down? Not really sure. Regardless, I don't see any obvious exits that we could use. The only other place is that room of darkness or whatever. I mean, we can still recall, right? The problem is we come down here and we can't even map it out. It's just so literally like... I don't even know how to do this. Okay, so it's pitch black. Let's memorize the directions we go. Let's go north. Oh, we can't go that way. Let's go east. East. Interesting. So it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle based on movement that we can't use Mudlet's built-in mapper for, because Mudlet isn't going to understand when we're entering commands in. We're going to have to map this out some other way. An Excel sheet might work. Let me just uniformly make the width and height the same. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah, Chrismal found us. I mean, understandable, we did miff it off. Body shattered into useless particles again. That's okay. The other Chrismal should leave us alone since we didn't upset them. Okay, so I've got a Excel, I know you can't see it, but I've got an Excel sheet set up here. Let's go ahead and cast Burnout. Since apparently being in the darkness hurts you, we'll want to be in full HP when we go into it. The real thing I'm afraid of is what happens if they start mixing up the directions, right? Like, it's all fun and games if we can't see anything, sure, fine. But what if it ends up being one of those things where we go to the east, but it puts us somewhere totally random on the map, kind of like the Irindam sewers or the Griffin Airy? Then I think we're doomed. I don't know how to get around doing that, but otherwise I think we can just map this out through Excel for the time being, and then just sort of navigate our way through a little bit at a time. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to take just a quick pause. Okay, hey guys, I'm not really sure why, but suddenly this giant rock lizard appeared and started attacking us. And I'm not really sure why it wants to fight. So I'm going to scroll back up here and show you what happened. So if you idle too long, you go into the void. And all I did was hit the enter button to take us out of the void, and suddenly a giant rock lizard was fighting us. So I suppose we'll continue to explore the darkness as soon as we take care of this lizard that attacked us. Nope. Looks like the lizard's here. It says that the lizard is in awful condition. Looks like it died. Dropped a tail. Oh, we've gorged ourselves. Interesting. Oh, right, because we were hungry and I ate a haunch like 2 seconds ago. So I guess burnout really didn't help us gain that much HP back. We're gonna be sore from burnout, but I think we can still explore some of the beginning areas here. Okay, so again, we're gonna go down. Apparently north is blocked. South is a valid direction. Sorry, this is difficult to like do in Excel and this at the same time. South is also a valid direction again. And south again. Can't go though. Can't go south anymore though. Okay, now if we go north, 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 and up, we should be out. And let's see if that holds true. North, 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 up. Yeah. Well, okay. I guess they're gonna play fair with this mapping. So we can go west. Can't go west further. You know, give me a moment. I think I'm gonna throw this on. I'm gonna throw this on the video so you guys can see it. It's gonna take me just a moment to do that. Okay, so I know it's not quite as nice as the Mudlet mapper, but this is what we're working with. So let's continue to try and explore where we can go here. It looks like we can't go north from here. Let's try going south. Can't go south. So it seems like this room here is no good. This one right here. Let's try going east further. So we can go east. We'll try north and south. Can't go north, can go south. Okay, now the real question is if we go west and north, will we be back in the up room? Let's try that. West. No, we can't go that way. How do I do that? We might have to get a little creative here. We might have to start using code. Something like up, east, west, south. West, south, north. So these are obviously the directions that you can go in each room. No, why is it adding the S in? There we go. So it's a little janky, but I know it's probably a little hard for you to see. So we can't go south here. What about east? Can't go east. Alright, so this is just a dead end. So we'll go north and then try east again. Can't go that way. Alright, so that is all blocked off. That really only leaves not very many other places to try here. So we'll go back west. We'll go south. South. Actually, I'm a little nervous. It keeps saying we can't see a thing. I mean, I know we can't see a thing, but... Are we blind? Oh, we're blind. Well, we should be out of the cave. I issued... Okay, we should be right... Or not out of the cave, out of the darkness. We should be right out where we fought the giant rock lizard. I know you can't see the mudlet map right now, but the map isn't updating because we're blind. It doesn't matter where we go, it's just going to say you can't see a thing. But the fact that we're not taking damage from the darkness, I think, helps support that theory. I wonder if we can cast... Can we cast baptism, you think? Can we see now? No, baptism does not remove blindness. That makes sense. I think baptism is more for things like diseases and poison. I just want to wait for this blindness to wear off. That way I can be 100% certain that we are indeed outside the cave. I didn't realize being down there in the darkness long enough would blind you. Kind of makes sense. It's like cave blindness. When people go into a cave for a long time, they like lose the ability to see or something like that. Okay, we can see again. Okay, good. We are indeed where I thought we were. So we're just gonna have to play this by faith, kind of. So we're gonna go back down into the darkness. We're gonna go south, south, west. Okay, so we can go west. Now the question is, can we go south? No. Then what about further? I'm assuming we can go back east. Yeah. What about further west? We can go further west. Oh, gosh. We can go north. About east? Or rather west? Yes, we can go west. Let's try north. Can't go north. Let's try west. Can't go west. And the last one, south. Can't go south. So we are at a dead end here. So we'll go east, south. We'll try south one more time. Can go south here. West, cannot go west. One more south. Can go south. East, no. West, no. South, no. So a dead end. Okay, we'll try going east. Can't, wait, what? Wait, if this is true, then there's nothing down here. Yeah. Oh, I'm not thinking about this three-dimensionally. Of course. So we have this floor. Whoop, lost it. We have this floor mapped out. But the truth of the matter is that any of these rooms, we might be able to go up and down in. So I'm going to need to try those directions in each of these rooms. Okay, let's try going down in the original room. Nope. Just gonna test down in all these rooms. Oh no. Oh wait, no, we can't go that way. Okay. We're good. Wait, where are we? Shoot. Okay, I think I know where we are. Okay. So it doesn't seem like we can go down in any of these rooms. We'll go ahead and try up. And then if that doesn't work, I am truly at a loss. Yeah, I have no clue. Why would we want to do any of this? Well, I'll save a copy of this. Save a copy of this as an Avendar map. Hang on. Okay, So if we ever need that again, we have it. I'm very confused as to why that exists or what we're supposed to do in it. But that's kind of everything here. There's no real reason to keep going. I mean, you do get a decent amount of EXP for just walking around in the dark. But otherwise, can't really see a whole lot of purpose for us being there. Oh, it looks like we didn't go up this way. Let's try that. There's a ghoul here. Finally, something we understand. I'm a little surprised that infravision doesn't let us see in the darkness. I suppose... Well, no, it's not low light vision. I was gonna say, if it was low light, technically maybe there wouldn't be any light, but we emit light. And the infravision should work even without light, right? Well, whatever. Are we getting lagged here? Did the ghoul bash us? No, we're still casting beam. Okay, we're good. It's like my biggest fear is that I'm not reading the text and I'll look over and realize we haven't been doing anything. Wow, that ghoul almost got us. Kind of low on MP too. I think we're just gonna regen our stats there real quick. $1,000 EXP away. we have been getting a little bit of EXP as we travel. It helps to be doing other things instead of just grinding. Yeah, heaven knows there's enough places in Avendar that can't imagine us running out of places to look or to go. It's like 91. $93 minus, I think there's no room 1 or 2. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm just gonna assume those are, so there's no room 1 and 2, so there's like 91 areas. Yeah, we've explored like maybe half. I'm gonna try going up here and seeing what this is. It's like a small trail. Oh, just an overlook of the mountain. Okay. We never went up here. A long iron file is here. Why is there a file here? A ranger of the Brintor Mountains walks the halls of the fortress. Tonight we eat human flesh. Wait, what? What on earth is happening here? Oh, we didn't get EXP for coming here. Okay, so Kierlin dragged us into the Brintors in a place like this. This must be what it was. I have no idea what's happening. So I guess there are like some soldiers and giant hill raiders that are just yelling at each other. I don't even see the giants. So we're at the Krillin Fortress, where apparently giants just scream at the people in the fortress all day. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Hey, what's happening here? There are corpses. Oh, let's loot the corpses. There's no corpses. Okay, so the hill giants at least are leaving us alone. Talaris, like the scavenger that he is just looting things. There's a lot of corpses. A trapper is here. Okay, so we grabbed all the loot from the corpses of the Krillin soldiers. There is a massive hill giant. Consider the giant. Only regards us with open contempt. Okay, let's help these guys out. Kind of feel like the raiders are probably evil here, or at least they're the ones attacking the village, so they need to go away and stop. Okay, so let's try and help these guys out. Oh, telling crush. We just got crushed. We might have to run. We're trying with this fire. I'm having a hard time seeing everything that's going on. I think we're fighting the hill giant raider. We're both pretty injured. I was really hoping that there would be some... Okay, we have to flee. Oh shoot, we're on the other side. We gotta leave. Gotta go east, maybe? Wow, there's so many corpses. So many corpses. Oh no. We got killed. Not surprising. So what happened is we fled, but we fled over here because I don't know where we are. I didn't feel comfortable going much further. A lot of corpses. I know I keep saying that. It's just sorry. You're probably like, Chezni, I get it. There's a lot of corpses. I just am not used to seeing so much interaction between NPCs like that. Very neat, though. How much were we getting from those guards? It's a pity. I feel like we were really close to killing that giant. Would have liked to have seen what would have happened if we had. It's really hard to tell what's going on because there's so much action here. Oh, not very much. 4 copper, 1 silver. Yeah, a pittance at best. Probably worth grabbing if we have nothing better to do, but otherwise it's not really an opportunity to farm. So we're gonna need to go back and grab our stuff, which is gonna take a little while. It's bothering me that that iron is here. Oh, our ghostly hands slipped through the iron. Apparently we can't take it. Okay, now how did we get there? That's the real question. It was over here, right? Yeah. No? Wait. Here we are. Gotta go make the walk of shame and get her corpse. I think our corpse is probably the 6th one here. Oh, no? What if we just do get all corpse? No, I don't want the captain corpses. I want our corpse. Get all. Maybe if we do corpse of Talaris. We see no corpse of Talaris. What if we do get all Talaris? No. Get all corpse. Well, clearly we're one of these corpses, so we'll just do 1.corpse, 2.corpse, 3.corpse, 4. Oh, apparently we're the 4th corpse here. So we'll just grab all those. Oh, gosh darn it. Apparently when one of them got killed, it messed up the numbers. So we became the 5th corpse. Sounds like that would be a good name for a book. The 5th corpse. Ah. Corpse got reset again, so now we're the 6th corpse. There's a lot of... Wait, are we? Maybe we're the 7th. Oh my goodness, guys, I don't want money. I'm trying to get my body's stuff here. Is our body just gone? No, the corpse of Talaris is still here. Okay, we don't have the banded iron shield, so we must have... It must still be here. Guess we'll just have to try this again. Okay, we reset back to the 6th corpse. There we go. It also seems like we're wearing all the correct stuff. Except the belt. Yeah. Alright. Just recall then. Make sure we're not wearing the Vorpal necklace. We are not. And we're human again. Well, that was quite the adventure. I actually feel like we did a lot today. Pretty happy with how everything turned out. Yeah, it would have been nice if it didn't end on our death, but, you know, whatever. I think we should definitely keep going up there on the next playthrough. Seems like a lot of, at least, action up there. And the giants don't just immediately murder us, so it's probably roughly, you know, a good place for us to go train. Or at least just poke around and see what the heck is going on in the Fortress of Krillin. At any rate, thank you for watching this bumbling fool play this game. I'll see if I can at least see if the camera works long enough to wave you out. Yeah, hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one where, I don't know, crazy ice bandit giants is what we're going to encounter. So, take care.